Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to A Woman Crush Every Day. On this show, we talk about queer media, especially when it is women and especially when it is black. I'm your host, Shawntai.
And I am Alesyn.
And today we are going to talk about Suicide Kale.
Yes, yeah.
So, Suicide Kale, it comes from writer Brittani Nichols, who is also a part of the writing crew for Black Lady Sketch Show. She wrote on Transparent for a while, and now has this movie out. So let's talk about it. Let's start with kind of what's the basic synopsis of the movie.
All right, so Suicide Kale, it follows two couples. Our first couple, they are visiting a model couple to them, a couple that they feel like they really admire and want to be like, just to catch up and have dinner or lunch or whatever. What happens while they're enjoying the meal? Our main character stumbles upon a suicide letter, but it's not signed by anyone, and she's trying to figure out which one of her friends is trying to commit suicide.
And it's a very vague letter.
Yeah, very, very vague suicide letter, but a suicide letter nonetheless. So they're planning to eat kale. That's why the movie's called Suicide Kale. You know, they don't want to make it all weird.
And so the couples are Jordan and Billy. They are like the example couple that maybe is leading the rest of us gays to
we can have a life like that.
And then the second couple is Penn and Jasmine, and Penn and Jasmine are the visiting couple who find the suicide note.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's start with, what was your favorite scene?
That is a good one. My favorite scene in this, I don't want to do any spoilers, because actually my favorite scene is a spoiler.
I think if you are listening to this show or watching this show, you need to just listen to what we say and accept that you might get spoiled, or go watch it first.
Or go watch it first. I think first, yeah, and then come back and we can all talk about it.
You can find it on Amazon. Find somebody's login. You know, they're gonna hook you up and support this.
Boom. Boom. All right. So back to favorite scene.
Yes.
Favorite scene of the movie, I feel like hands down, is the climax. We find out who wrote the suicide letter. We find out why she wrote it. And
she makes a goddamn scene.
So one of the folks in our dream couple actually was a little what's the word I'm looking for?
A cheater.
Yes.
Was a cheater.
Yeah, so she's cheating. She cheats on homegirl from up the street who is in love, who ends up falling in love with her, just going completely crazy, and they have it's like a huge falling out. Like, she just cheated with the wrong person. Jordan, I mean, not you can cheat with the right person, quote unquote, but if you're gonna cheat, you don't cheat with a Zoe, okay? You don't cheat with the Zoe.
Never.
Because Zoe comes in and blows up the spot, but it's hilarious.
And honestly, you could see Zoe coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
She has all the signs of clinginess. She lives right down the street. They're like neighbors. If you gonna cheat, could you be a little less messy out here, people?
Yeah,
just a little less messy.
It was messy. But you know what? It's really hard for me to really talk about my favorite scene in that movie, because the whole movie kind of flows together in a way that I feel like sometimes typically it might feel stagnant, but then like it's so clever that you really enjoy the conversation, just the simple conversation as it progresses throughout things. So I don't know. I really enjoyed the whole movie. What's your favorite scene?
I think my favorite scene is when Penn and Billy are in the kitchen, and Penn is kind of probing, trying to figure out like if Billy is the one who wrote the suicide note. And everything Billy is dropping, Billy just keeps saying things like, you know, very explicitly, not I don't want to die, but like life affirming things of it's not over. I have more to do with my life. But then saying things like, you know, well, sometimes after you've been together, it's just so much work and you just don't even want to do it anymore. And it seems like it's all for nothing. And she just, you can tell that she's just in the pits of this relationship and she's trying to put on a good show for her friends and still be a good host, but is completely pissed and drunk. She begins getting drunk right as they arrive. She's like, I'm gonna need to be wasted for this.
Yeah.
That's when I know I was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good ride. It's gonna be a good ride.
Yeah, so the kitchen scene to me was just really funny. I like it when the audience knows what the gig is and one of the characters is like trying to pry. And the other characters just kind of live life.
Right.
And not really a part of this game that we're all in on. That was really fun.
Absolutely.
All right, so who is your woman crush?
On this particular show, my woman crush actually goes to Penn.
Okay.
It goes to Penn because I think Penn's character was funny as hell. And
Penn is the one white girl, y'all. So,
Penn is the one white girl on the show.
Leave your comments for Alesyn.
Shut up. Penn was funny. Penn was cute. And I think Penn was a good partner. Like, I think Penn was a good partner overall.
Okay. My crush was the dog. No, I'm just kidding. Billy's cute. Billy was really cute. Billy, I like how she brought this homemade apron that she had put together. She sewed herself. She was giving me real cutesy vibes. Her dresses that she just wore one dress, but the dress she had on, I was like, that's cute. Maybe I just want to like be friends and go shopping with Billy. And
yo, you know what
though?
Wear
cute clothes and take pictures at a barbecue.
Yeah, they all seem like really cool people. Like these are cool friends. Yeah.
And Brittani Nichols is cute. She's actually really cute in the movie. She plays Jasmine. She's also the writer. She's really cute in the movie, but she spends the whole movie being so serious about this suicide note, we should be serious about that. Right. But Penn spends the time just kind of like, whatever, it's probably nothing.
Yeah.
And so you don't really get to see Jasmine's character be, I don't know, flirty and inviting.
I was gonna say, I feel like outside of this actual movie, Brittani Nichols is totally the woman crush. Like, definitely. What? She's hilarious. When I found out that she wrote this, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be friends with the person who wrote this. This is the best ever. And yeah, really, really fun stuff. She's a great writer. Really, really sharp sense of humor.
So let's move into talking about it in the queer canon. Where does this movie really fit in the queer universe?
Ooh, to me, I think, you know, what I love about this movie is that the queerness is very central, but it's still very not. This story is about a couple who finds their friend's suicide letter. And, you know, that's what's going on. So I think to see queer stories that allow queer folks to just be human and to tell jokes and to have a dark sense of humor and explore that, I think that's great.
Yeah. For me, this movie takes the cake off the dialogue. I mean, the way the story unfolds, it just feels so natural. You can tell that maybe there was a lot of improv happening along with just really good dialogue points that had to be in there. Everything felt like I'm actually at this dinner party. I'm talking to people. Conversation is flowing in the way that it naturally flows, where you don't even really know where it's going next. I felt like there was nothing contrived about the way that the story unfolded. It felt like a day at a friend's dinner party where some wacky shit just starts happening.
Yeah.
And especially the last scene where Zoe comes and acts crazy, and then where Jordan and Billy are actually in the car having this final argument about what they're going to do now that their business is literally all out in the street. All of it just felt really real, and it felt really fun in a way that I think a lot of quote unquote lesbian films are not always. They're heavy drama or super heavy romance, and this was about friends.
Yeah, so super important. I love it. It just really rounds out the queer experience in media to me and helps, show that it's very diverse. It's a very diverse space.
Absolutely.
Shout out.
Yes. So how gay is it?
All right. My favorite question of these episodes. I would say, okay, you know what? And actually, we didn't say this. So every episode we talk about how gay it is, and we scale it on, the ranking is from Katy Perry to a Janelle Monáe.
Yes.
And Katy Perry obviously is
fake gay.
There you go. And Janelle Monáe is
queen gay.
Boom. So we're gonna rank how gay this is with somebody that, a queer character, a queer human being, artist, a collaborator, all that good stuff, contributor. Yeah, that person. So
on the count of,
actually I feel like I need a little bit more time.
Yeah, I need to think about mine too.
Got it.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Shit.
And I'm so confident in mine too. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is that gay. This is that kind of gay. I'm so ready.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay. Let me get myself together.
I'll give you some time. Do your thing.
You're gonna end up fast forwarding me on the video.
I am.
Okay, I got it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Wanda Sykes. Oh, you're cheating. You're gonna say that's how gay it is. Fair. Bye. Go for it. Okay. Explain.
This is Brittani Nichols gay. I think just some of the comedy that we got with Black Lady Sketch Show that was not pounding you with homosexuality, but was acknowledging our existence and how we are a part of this sketch of this world, is how gay this is. I felt like this is a movie where, yes, you get to enjoy watching these friends evolve. You get to show how they really care for each other, how they build into each other, how their relationships are. And you get to laugh at the same time, and you don't have to walk away traumatized by anything.
At all.
Somebody just
unless
cheated on you.
Or like, I guess suicide letters can be triggering.
Yeah.
That's another conversation.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to say this. Oh, it's a Wanda Sykes gay.
Yeah.
It's a Wanda Sykes gay.
Tell me more.
And it's a Wanda Sykes gay because it's a comedy. It's a queer ass comedy. It's it's clearly queer. It's got a white girlfriend. And what else? That's all I got. I feel like that's pretty good though. That's pretty solid.
That's good.
That's a Wanda Sykes. And it deserves, let's pay attention to this one. We like this one. This is funny.
Yeah. So I'll definitely be looking to see what else Brittani Nichols comes out with.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let us know. How gay did you all think it was? And what did you think of the film overall? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you triggered? Are you now about to break up with your girlfriend before somebody confronts you on your front lawn?
Let us know.
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Woman Crush Every Day. Until next time.
I just want the sports court with the suicides. Yeah. I just want the sports court with the suicides. I just want the sports court with the suicides. Yeah. Oh, I just want the sports court with the suicides,